Alright, gang. Well, I guess Rosie is insisting that we start early, so here we go. We're going to start early. Alright, gang. Welcome to another edition of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium's live stream. Yeah, gang. That's right. Live stream. And we'll see who is all here. Tin Cup Tim, how are you? Metal Detecting Yorkshire, how are you? Hey, Cindy, hi, hi. Tomcat Digs It All, hi, hi. Hey, there's Flash, how are you? And see who else is here. Ghost Talk with Reiser. Oh, that's Sandy. Oh, you just can't miss her. Hey, Clayton County History Hound, how are you? Jersey History Hunters, hi, hi. Well, hi twice because there's two. No, anyway. And who else we got? Jordan Anderson, hello. Hey, there's Amy, part-time detector. Hi, check your mail. We get, oh my goodness, I tell you. North Jersey Detector, how are you? Great to see everybody coming on in. Coin Dragon, how are you? Giggity. And see, I tell you, Mike Wolf, what's for dinner? Oh, I tell you, leftover turkey. It's probably gonna be leftover turkey for about the next month or so, and pie, yeah, pie. And I tell you, Thanksgiving reminds Reiser to go back on a diet. Lady No, how are you? Hoogie's Hobby Shop, hi, hi. And I tell you, nice to see everybody coming on out. John Wolf, how are you? 1955 penny dies were so bad. Who knew? I tell you what, 55 and what? 1920. They seem to be the, oh yeah. Linda Wallace, how are you? Rooks Magoo, hi, hi. And I tell you, Blues Coins, hi. I tell you, great to see everybody coming on out on this Tuesday night. And I tell you, I don't know about you guys, but here in the East, this past Saturday, oh my goodness, if you guys got the rain like we did, wow. It was something else. Treasure hunting, SWPA, hello. Oh, there's Yovin Gall, hi, hi. And, hey, there's Jeff Dunn, Digaholic, how are you? And, hey, there's Ozarks, hi, hi. And, Ken TV, hello, hello. And, I tell you what. Hi and bye, guys. Just popping in the show sport. Thank you, Ben, the giant Garrett detectors. And, but anyway, gang, I tell you, yeah, we got some weather here Saturday, and we just weren't fit to go out treasure hunting yet. We were still trying to shake this thing that's going on, and monkey flumping. Oh my goodness, somebody stole. Wait. The giant Gary Texas. I hear you are the person I need to speak to about getting this monkey flumped. I don't know who that is, but I love you. Anyway. Anyway, gang, welcome. Glad to see everyone. And yes, Reiser is still among the living. And yeah, I tell you, I again was battling the whooping cough and some other unknown, unexplored tropical diseases, yellow fever, whatnot. But we are here. Yes, that's right. I tell you what, about 2 days ago, we almost were about to cancel. And, well, we kind of got on that road to improving, and I thought, no, we will have a show. Anyway, gang, so welcome to Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium live stream. That's right, we take great pride in bringing you this live stream, and as always, it's 100% gluten-free. That's right, it's gluten-free. And, you know, because here at Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium, we care about your health. Well, until we start, you know, chatting about bacon and chocolate and donuts. But until that time, we care about your health. Now, tonight we got a viewer subscriber appreciation giveaway. Yeah, gang. And this whole thing, this is actually supposed to be done last week when we were on Flash's stream. But that darn Murphy, you know, Murphy, I tell you, Murphy gets in the way. But anyway, we're going to give it away this live stream. And that will be coming up a little later on. That's a fib. You know, it's coming up a whole lot later on. And we also, too, got the weekend recap. Going to take a look at 2 purchases I got, I tell you, for the Emporium this past weekend. And I tell you what, I might have not been able to get out metal detecting, but we had a good time hitting the local, well, semi-local coin shop, and also to a couple of pawn shops who just basically sell the silver right back. And well, we'll take a look at that in a little bit. And yeah, we'll think if you guys think they'll sell. I got an idea that they will. And anyway, gang, let's see. I tell you. Oh, and yeah, one thing may surprise you. Also, too, coming up, we've got the treasure story, and it's straight from, well, not quite today's news, but a couple of days ago news. And I tell you, the treasure story involves treasure, but it kind of gives you a new look on our current humanity and how people are crazy nowadays. I always thought I was crazy until I read this article. But more about that later. Anyway, all right, again, welcome to Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium's live stream. And we'll see who else popped in. Hey, there's Rec Parlett. How are you? And I tell you, dude. Anyway, gang, I tell you, it has been a weird week already. And no gluten, I'm out. I want extra gluten. And, you know, back when we were in college, we used to go to the local Chinese place, you know, and they say, oh, it's you know, MSG free. It's like, well, we want extra MSG. But anyway, of course, now that'd kill me. They went, okay, and they put it, oh, that'd kill me. Anyway, gang, all right, well, upcoming. All right, gang, well, we are 3 weeks away from giving away a Garrett carrot. Can you believe it? We are 3 weeks away from December the 18th. Where has the time gone? Anyway, 3 weeks away from giving away a Garrett carrot. And I tell you, the excitement is mounting. And let me tell you what, gang, here it is. This here is brand spanking new. New in the box. That's right. It is here. It has arrived. And I tell you, the excitement is mounting. And let me tell you what. Before we get into the actual whole Garrett Carrot promotion thing and whatnot, why, let me just say that Reiser has no idea where his promotional announcement is. It's hiding. It really is. Yeah. Well, it's hiding, so we're going to have to do this kind of off the cuff because, yeah, it kind of, one of the creepy dollies took it. Anyway, Garrett Carrot Garrett Carrot giveaway is a community-sponsored giveaway, and it is going to happen on December the 18th, right here on Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium's live stream. And we've already had a great number of contributors. We've had Ghost Talk of the Reiser, Sandy, North Jersey Detector, Yeoman Gull, Mellyman24, Anonymous, you know who you are, Ken P, Hoogie's Hobby Shop, Treasure Hunting SWPA, Mantic Coins, and Rivendell Coins. Thank you all. Pillars of the community you are. And if you guys would still like to contribute, I tell you, we got a kind of a different spin now. We've already got the Garrett Carrot. That evening is going to be turning into a giveaway show. We'll be also giving away a couple of different coins. One coin in particular is a 3-cent nickel, which again should be right here, and it's not. And I tell you what, you put Reiser sick in a bed for a day or two, and everything just disappears. But anyway, 3-cent nickel will be given away also that evening, and amongst some other coins that I've just gotten this past Saturday. So it will be a grand time. Lots of giveaways, and who knows what else. But anyway, if we do receive any kind of future donations for that show, they'll probably go into coinage. Unless we achieve like another $90, then we'll give away 2 Garrett Carrots. So anyway, gang, thanks to those who have contributed. You guys are the pillars of the community, I tell you. And anyway, awesome. And it is awesome. And I'd say, I have it written down here. 3-cent nickel. Yep. And no, I don't have the other one. Darn it. It's hiding. But anyway, gang, I know the, there was silver. Anyway, December 18th. Mark it on your calendar. And we'll see you guys there. Again, Garrett Carrot giveaway. Handy dandy thing it is. Anyway, gang, all right. Well, upcoming also, we've got February the 19th, 2019. Nothing like planning ahead. We will be doing a makeup guest appearance on Flash in Your Pants show. And this one without Murphy. We're going to keep him out of there. We're going to lock the doors. So be patient. It'll be here before you know it. And we'll have a special giveaway for that night too. That's February the 19th. So yeah, I tell you, do check it out. And then in March, that's right, March. It'll be here before you know it. It's weird to talk about February, March already, but believe it or not, next week it's December. And then after that, it's the new year. And where is time going? But anyway, gang, March, we will be attending the ANA show in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And that's right, gang. I plan on doing a couple of live streams from the show itself. And so do stay on top of that. I'll probably come out with some sort of schedule as we get a little bit closer. And I know there's a couple of exhibits that we want to be on top of. Not literally, because then you'll get kicked out. But we'll be alongside them. And we'll kind of do a little thing or two about them. And who knows? Maybe we'll try to talk to some complete strangers and scare them. But anyway, yeah, we'll be at the ANA show in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in March. Do kind of look for that. We'll probably won't have our normal Tuesday stream unless we take our Geritol. And yeah, Who knows? And, we probably will do a Tuesday live stream because we'll probably have to show everything that we... Yes. Because, anyway, gang. Because we have to kind of got like this grocery list of things to look for, because we're going to be at that show, and it's kind of like going to the supermarket when you're hungry, if it's not on the list, don't buy it, that type of thing. Oh, boy. So, I tell you, and they're going to have the $1 million nickel there, I know, which I do want to see, because believe it or not, I didn't get to see it at the Philadelphia show. I know they auctioned it off there, but we never got to see it, and two, if anybody plans to be in attendance at that show, do please let me know. I'd sure love to meet you. And again, that's this upcoming March. And Mobile Unit Rosie, she'll be coming with us. And thanks again, SJ. And I tell you. And like I said, I've been doing a numismatic shopping list for that show. And again, it's kind of like, go to the grocery store when you're hungry. Everything looks so wonderful and nice, and you put it all in the cart, and then you wind up spending $800 at the Piggly Wiggly. But anyway, I tell you, and the funny thing about this list I've made so far, a lot of it's not even coins. It's more of its tokens and tokens rather than coinage. But I tell you, it's weird. But such as like the 1837 half-cent token, the 1838 Loco Foco copper, and that type of stuff. It's stuff that's not going to break the bank or cause me to remortgage the house. So, but anyway, it should be a grand time. Oh, look, you say her name and she pops up. But anyway, gang, we'll go ahead and catch up with chat here in a second. And if you have an upcoming event, do please throw it down in the chat. Body slam it. And we'll help get the word out. SJ, hi. Detector S, how are you?
Ozarks did a shout-out video to you.
Oh, well, thank you, Ozarks. That's greatly appreciated.
And the Fletcher boys want to know if they can get a shout-out.
The Fletcher boys want to know they can get a shout. Absolutely, they can. Fletcher boys, please check them out. Hey, there's Youper Digger, Lincoln Central Coins. How are you? And I tell you, great stuff coming up. And again, there's Thor's Treasure. But as always, do please subscribe to your fellow digger and do check out one another. You just never know what you may learn from one another. And Ken Peavy, pillager of the community. Oh my goodness. Anyway, gang, all that good stuff's coming up. And coffee. Rivendell Coins, how are you? And we're actually going to do a little more numismatic bit a little bit. And this will probably be the first time I'll ever put on a glove during this thing. And but that's coming up a little bit later. Or now. Alright, gang. Well, weekend recap. Well, I've been down with double berry. So I didn't get out metal detector. And, kind of didn't want to be out in the damp. And but there was still treasure hunting to be done. And I tell you, I hit a distant pawn shop. And one that I usually do business with. And you will see why. And we did the circuit. We eventually hit the semi-local coin shop, the place where I usually kind of pass on something that later on I kick myself for not buying. And even then, I tell you, I got some great deals and some deal sweeteners. Oh boy. And I tell you, again, I still didn't get that one thing that's haunting me. He had, I'll give you that in here, because I don't think I had it in this stuff. I passed on it. It was an 1883 B nickel, no cents. And it looked phenomenal. It's probably the best one I've ever seen in person like actually had the opportunity to buy, and the price was so. The price was it had luster, it had bag marks. It didn't really have anything beyond that, and for $20 I passed it up. So anyway, so it's burning a hole in my head. I want to get back there and buy it. I do not have one, and yeah, I tell you what. Every time I visit the semi-local coin shop, I always manage to latch on something, and I go, no, it's okay. And then I wind up driving home thinking, why didn't I buy that? But anyway, gang, we're going to start off with what I picked up at the pawn shop. Now, this pawn shop is kind of unique, as they don't care about numismatics. They care about silver. They care about gold. Anything else, they really, really don't pay attention to or don't care. So you'll see these shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves of coins, especially in Morgans. They have probably this phenomenal amount of Morgan silver dollars. And basically, you start looking at them. And they're all in holders. They're cardboard holders. And you're kind of just going along there. No. And then you'll start seeing, some of the keener ones, They look clean. And then you kind of want to look at them closer to see if they've been cleaned. And then you kind of start whittling out, through certain years. And anyway, so I happen to pick up this. And I am quite in, I tell you. Now, this is, wow, is that big underneath the coin can? This is the 1889 Morgan dollar. And let me tell you what, it is super duper clean. And I was quite excited. Now, the 1889 is one of the higher mintage Morgans. However, I don't think it's very often you can find one, especially at a place like a pawn shop, in this kind of state and condition. And again, this was originally in a cardboard holder. And the only thing that I can really find amiss about it, see if I can get a, oh, there you go. See, the light is just kind of glancing at it. That's the only thing I can really find really amiss about it. If it had a little bit more of luster to it, oh boy, we would have a double A winner. And I know you guys are probably dying to know what I paid for it. You guys ready? You guys ready? I paid $25 for it. I don't really care what Morgan you have in your hand at the time, but if you're already paying only $25 for a Morgan, I think you're doing something. And this particular Morgan, even with the high mintage, yeah, I think it would be a keeper. But to be honest with you, I've already got it sold to a friend of mine, and because they were deeply admiring it, and yeah, I tell you, it's really phenomenal. But again, like I said, the pawn shop, he's just there for the material. He doesn't care anything about the numismatics. And again, he's got shelves and shelves of Morgan, and you just kind of go through, and yeah, there was no passing this up. It was yelling my name from the oh yeah. And again, gang, the only thing that I really see that detracts, I just wish it had a little bit more luster to it, and I just wish it didn't have that one small ding. And I tell you, if it didn't have that one ding, I probably would have never ever even considered selling it. But right there, I don't know if you guys can make it out or not. But that was score number 1 for Saturday. And so, of course, we thought we would try and continue the success. And go to I keep calling it our semi-local coin shop because it's not like it's in the next town. It's actually in towns over. I mean, it's quite a ways away. Now, at the local, semi-local coin shop, I will not be going over everything that I purchased there because we don't have that kind of time. But and besides, you'll hear me drone on again for hours about the 1883 big nickel that I did not buy. You know, it's going to be like that Real that I didn't buy that time and took a chance and drove all the way back up there, and thankfully they still had it. Oh no, that was the 3-cent piece. That's the 3-cent piece I'm giving away for the 18th. And but anyway, so this here is what broke the dam. Now I probably, as far as the spending money, I probably single-handedly in that semi-local coin shop is responsible for raising the prices for Balboas. And what's funny is all of the Balboa quarters are now about double the price as far as what they were when I first started going there. But anyway, he never got around to the Balboa dimes though. And here is the 1931 Balboa dime. And it's an okay shape. It's not wonderful. It's not fantastic. There would still be some lines in here in the shield, but it is circulated. It is silver. And but again, I tell you, the 30 and 31 is where I'm really stuck with the Balboas. And again, I think he was just trying to get me to start spending money and then just kind of open up the floodgates. And oh boy. And of course, he knew my soft spot. Hey, you got anything new? Oh yeah, I got this Balboa. Yeah, saw me coming. But that's okay, because I got him back. So anyway, so we started kind of looking at different stuff and looking for different things for Allie's collection. Shh, don't tell her. And came across some little stuff. Now these were in the... That's not the one I want to show you, though. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. But this is one of them. This is a... I think if I was to break it down, I think I got this one for $2. It's 1907 Indian. And here is a 1909 Indian, which shouldn't have been in with that, but that also came in $2. And I tell you what, I am more than excited for this 1909 Indian. It's not the ass, darn it. But I tell you what, you never know what you're going to find in there. Because actually, my semi-local, we'll get into that a little bit later. He's also a jewelry store. So it's not like he's concentrating full-time with numismatics and that kind of good stuff. But I tell you, it's always a pleasure doing business with them. And I tell you, we both like each other because we both like dealing with bulk. He likes selling in bulk. I like buying in bulk, and it affords him, the opportunity to unload inventory, and it affords me to get stuff in quantity and cheap. And and haggle back and forth. And if the price isn't coming down lower, well, I just add stuff to the counter. And so yeah, it works out either way. And anyway. My main purpose with that visit, too, by the way, was to find a 2008 mint set. And unfortunately, he didn't have it. So we wound up buying, of course, a whole bunch of other stuff. But this other thing was drawing my attention. And since we've already had stuff on the counter, I thought I'd go for it. I thought I would take a crack at it. And would you believe it's missing? This is the craziest show for stuff. It was sitting right here. I cannot believe this. Oh my goodness. Sandy, you gotta block away the creepy dollies. You gotta lock away the creepy dollies. They're taking stuff off the desk. Okay, well, before the show started, I actually had everything prepped right here, and I cannot believe it is crawled away. And it has. Wow, that is bizarre. We're probably going to have to break away into Sandy's channel. Okay, well this is...
Is that a Santa creepy doll in the back, Fanny? No, that's just Clyde wearing his Santa hat.
You would not believe this, but like I said, I have had everything prepped here, and it is not here.
What is it you're looking for?
I am looking for the half cent. And the half cent was sitting right, I had them both right here together. It's in a plastic sleeve here. Please stand by. I mean, it was sitting literally right here. I had the two together. Ah!
Fanny saves the day again.
Yeah, that she does. Holy cow. Anyway, gang, so while there, meanwhile, we could have had a commercial. And anyway, have you ever had one of those times where you needed Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper? And that was it. Anyway, gang, so anyway, as we were adding things to the counter to haggle and whatnot, we had something catch my eye. And if you guys are ready, are you ready? I'm ready. You guys were probably ready about 15 minutes ago. But we got this. And we're going to try to focus this a little bit, because there's something on this I want to point out. What you're looking at is an 1832 half cent. And let the drooling commence. Low mintage. And I believe what I have read about the surviving estimate is somewhere near 1,250. And the spread for this coin is lower than anticipated, given the low mintage, which I think, I tell you, as an investment coin, it's particularly of interest. And I've seen some of the lower grades sell between $30 to $40, and the proofs, I think they go about, what, $11,000 or better. And I tell you, and they are everywhere in between. Ah, see, wow, he's quick. 1832. Oh, okay. One thing about this coin has taken my interest. Now, of course, I've lost my little pointer stick. I tell you.
You can come find that too.
No, I got it. Holy mackerel. Anyway, one thing that has actually drawn my attention to this would be right above the 2 in the 1832. Why, it looks like a very shallow imprint, the top of another 2. Now, so far in the, I have the red book, the large cent, half cent red book. Don't see anything about it. And so far, I haven't seen anything else on the internet about it. So, yeah, gang, that secondary 2 is a little bit of a mystery. And again, 1832 half cent. And I'm sure you guys would like to see the reverse. And there you go. But anyway, yeah, I tell you, a fine looking coin. And I will be consigning this coin out. So I suspect that you guys just may see it again in the future somewhere. So do keep an eye out for it. And I tell you, I'm tickled about it. I'm almost torn. I'm almost thinking about not selling it. But at the same time, it's not the reason I bought it. I wasn't actually looking for it. It just kind of fell in my lap, and I decided to take it. And I tell you. And by the way, I do plan going live at the semi-local coin shop, but it won't be until after the new year. So do look for that. We're going to do a couple little different things. I know we're going to kind of take a look at what he's got, and we're going to do a couple of different segments. We're going to do a history segment inside the shop there, and we'll also kind of take a look at what he's got going on, and see if you guys want to, I don't know, buy anything. But we'll plan more for that later. Probably I'm gonna have to say probably in February. Anyway, gang, but there it is, 1832 half cent, and I was tickled pink.
They're bidding on your coin, baby.
No bidding on this coin.
Oh wait, no, their things were bidding on the toilet paper.
Oh, well, that's priceless too. At least in certain situations, it can be priceless. Let me tell you. But anyway, gang, all right. Anyway, I tell you what, the cat who I'm going to have consign this to, he's actually in the chat. That's a hint. But, see, he might have gave himself away. Anyway, gang, so you'll be seeing more of that in the future. And I tell you, thank you to Ken for always being there. And I tell you, almost forgot. Congratulations to Shay. Shay, I had to recatch it. I wasn't feeling well, so I took some meds, and then wasn't able to finish out the big show. I would like to think I would have won that one, because I was watching. I was trying to formulate in my head, even though it already passed, formulate what my answer would have been. I don't think I would have won anyway. I probably would have guessed like 1794. I don't know. But anyway, congratulations to Shay of Mantic Coins for winning the big show. Congrats. And but anyway, gang, I tell you. So if you don't have, I tell you, catch the big show. It's a whole lot of fun, great fun in chat, and I tell you, great stuff to see. And you get to watch that card, Ken Peavy. He's such a card. Anyway, gang, all right, well, it's Treasure in the News. All right, gang, well, I tell you, I happened to run across this story while I was down and out, and I tell you, the more I thought about it, the funnier and funnier it became, and just basically because I kept imagining the sequence of events. And first, we'll give you a little bit of backstory. Ooh, wait, you know what, before we get into that, let's catch up with the chat. He said, "Oh, this is me." And me and Shay got matching shirts now. Matching shirts. That could be scary. Just don't go out in public together with your matching shirts. That would be, no, I don't know. Melanie texting your swap for 5 Romans? Not even 5 Italians. Oh, no, okay. No, that's the same thing anyway, isn't it? But anyway, gang, all right. Well, to bring you up to which one is Shay? It's the one without all the hair. Anyway, gang, all right. Well, bring just a little bit of background. Forrest Defend, if you guys happen to know him, art dealer from Santa Fe, New Mexico, wealthy guy, supposedly gets cancer, and so the story goes that he thinks his time is limited. And so he takes $2 million. I think at the time it was only like $1.5 million, but of course now I don't things are going up now. And in gold, gems, and whatnot, and hides it somewhere near New Mexico, Colorado, etc., Wyoming, and writes this handy-dandy little poem. And we might as well get this stuff popping up here. There's Mr. Fenn there, and there is the poem with a little bit of map of the mountain area of the United States. And so this poem / book containing the secret to the location of the treasure that you have to unriddle. And it's kind of like a cipher in a way. And it's modern day treasure hunt. Now, Fenn eventually kicks cancer, and his treasure is still out there. And, well, let me just kind of say, if it ever was out there. But I don't know. I don't mean to be a naysayer or anything about this, but sometimes some bits of the story kind of rubs me the wrong way. And anyway, and also too, Fenn's own story about the treasure kind of changes as time progresses. His initial stated purpose for hiding the treasure in the wilderness is to get people outdoors. And of late, he stated that the treasure is out there to instill hope. So, I tell you, there's been books, magazines, articles, and yes, gang, even YouTube channels devoted to Mr. Fenn's treasure. And I tell you what, I'm even subscribed to a couple myself. So, and yeah, do check it out. But anyway, it is in itself interesting, and to say the least, we have primed you for the upcoming article. And I tell you, when I first saw this article, I didn't want to believe it at first because there was just no way. But I tell you, but again, it just kind of, yeah, it's just reassuring that there's crazier people out there than myself. Anyway, gang, here we go. This is from actually WNEP, Channel 16. If you happen to know these folks, why, they are a TV station up by Wilkes-Barre, Scranton area. And this article is posted by Chase Sr., believe it or not. And let's see, this was initially out October the 18th, but I only came across it this past weekend, or you guys would have heard it here sooner. Anyway, here we go. Santa Fe, New Mexico. Police body camera video shows the arrest of a man from Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania, accused of using a hatchet to break into an author's home in New Mexico looking for hidden treasure. The man from Pine Grove, Pennsylvania, didn't find any treasure, but did find the millionaire author and his daughter armed, and police at the compound quickly to arrest him. So, yeah, gang, this cat from Pennsylvania goes to this guy's house and breaks in. Author Forrest Fenn wrote about a hidden treasure in 2010. This is the latest failed attempt to find it. Robert Miller of Pine Grove, Pennsylvania, went on quite the treasure hunt last week. He was arrested in New Mexico, charged with burglary after he broke into Fenn's home. When officers questioned Miller on what led him from Pennsylvania to New Mexico, Miller said, "The treasure map." Video from Santa Fe police shows Robert Miller of Pine Grove being arrested in New Mexico. According to investigators, Miller broke into Fenn's home in search of a treasure chest. In a 2010 book titled The Thrill of the Chase, Fenn claims to have hidden millions of dollars worth of gold and jewels somewhere north of Santa Fe. In quotes, "I thought the poem directed me into here. The treasure map, the treasure hunt, you know," Miller said. Police say Miller broke into Fenn's home with a hatchet. With a hatchet. I mean, already we were off the deep end with this guy going from Pennsylvania to Santa Fe to break into this guy's house. But if you were to break into somebody's home, would a hatchet be the first thing that comes to your mind as far as breaking into something or somewhere or a building? A hatchet. I don't know. Anyway, back to this. So, we'll say it again. You ready? Broke into Fenn's home with a hatchet. Still doesn't sound right. Anyway, when officers responded to the call, one of Fenn's daughters had Miller stopped in his tracks at gunpoint. Someone breaks into your house with a hatchet, I would hope to God you would have a gun. Or at least another hatchet. I don't know. At the Reiser compound, we have all kinds of crazy stuff laying around. Civil War swords. Hey, you know, if you break into the house, you're getting stabbed with a Civil War sword. I could shoot you, but the Civil War sword would at least be more interesting. Anyway, Miller later told police he flew out west from Pennsylvania to search for Fenn's hidden treasure. Miller didn't find the grand prize. Instead, he tried getting away with a chest of clothes. A chest of clothes. Can't find gold, can't find the jewels. So we're going to take this box of clothing. I don't know. So in quotations, from the police, of course. So you came on the property because of a poem. Are you serious? Yeah, Miller replied. You weren't here to break anything? Miller said, I was taking that box of clothes right there, like the poem said. After officers broke it to Miller that he'd be charged with burglary, Miller apologized. Santa Fe police say Robert Miller told them he needed the hidden treasure for his family because he had only $130 in his bank account. Now, even though this guy's crazy, I don't know whether there's stupidity here or crazy, because if he's only got $130 in the bank account, presumably the plane ticket, if you got a round-trip ticket, was about $400 bucks. I'm sure this guy ate while he was out there, and who knows how much the hatchet cost. The hatchet had to cost something. I mean, what's a hatchet go for at Walmart nowadays? But yeah, gang, I don't know. Needed the hidden treasure for his family because he only had $130 in his bank account. Anyway, at least 2 men have died looking for Forrest Fenn's treasure, and now one going to the county lockup there in Santa Fe. But anyway, gang, that there is Treasure in the News. And if we can go back to a slightly more serious part about this, it is interesting to read about the Forrest Fenn treasure. And what it does remind me a little bit of, I mean, recently been looking into the Beale ciphers lately, as far as the Beale papers. And I haven't really gotten overly involved with them. And I'll probably if I show you a little bit of them. But supposedly this is a cipher that was written back, way back when. You see there, 1819 and 1821. And people are constantly arguing whether or not it's a hoax, it's not a hoax, and I'm kind of siding with the people who are calling it a hoax because of the manner of the way it was written. Some of the words that are used in it weren't part of the lexicon back in 1819. But I tell you what, the cipher itself is wonderfully done, which kind of shows a great engineering aspect to the cipher. So there was some form of intelligence there. But anyway, gang, back to the Forrest Fenn. Great stuff. Do check it out. YouTube's crawling with this stuff. And you can actually look for it on the net. You can find the poem, and you can find maps, and all kinds of craziness. Including a guy who tries to, what were you thinking? You just get up one morning, I'm going to Santa Fe. I make plans like that. I'm going to Santa Fe, who knows, maybe in a year or so. I'm not going to break into a guy's house, and I don't know. Anyway, gang, He found a hatchet with his metal detector. Okay, yeah. Wait, if he found a hatchet, I mean, I'm not gonna break him with a hatchet. Adriana's mishmash. That's new. Hi, Adrian. How are you? Anyway, catch up with chat. And my sister drives a Lexicon. They get lousy gas mileage. And Beale was gorgeous in Flashdance. And that's the wrong. No, not. Anyway. Perhaps he rented the hatchet at the local hatchet rental place. I wonder if he got the insurance on it. Rob somebody with a pointy stick. Oh, I tell you. One thing that Fenn does say, which I didn't include in the presentation, was Fenn does say, no, I don't have it here with me. Fenn does say if the contents of the chest reaches $4 million, he's going to take it back. I thought that was weird. I mean, if your whole purpose was to instill hope, or what was the other thing he said? Why take it back? Why not just leave it there? You know, and he also claims that it's watched, and he claims that people have been close to it, and it's kind of whatever. But it's exciting stuff. Anyway, gang, I tell you, that guy certainly takes the cake. I tell you, he's one Cheerio shy of a Fruit Loop. But anyway, gang, you've made it! I tell you, it's time for the viewer appreciation giveaway. That's right. And tonight we've got a pack of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper and a 1964 Tiny Percenter. Half Kennedy, half. And anyway, gang, so we'll be giving that away tonight. Lurkers, I tell you, you know who you are. Beware! You must have something in the chat. So Rosie knows that you guys are out there. So do please get something in chat. Anything down in chat. Social security numbers, that works. Put it down in chat. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. But anyway, we'll give you a few minutes to do that and give ourselves a little bit of a break. Say, hey, Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper. That's right, gang. It goes wherever you go for when you have to go. So anyway, gang, we are going to cruise on over and visit with Rosie. And
Kennedy, what's the other dad?
And anyway, gang, all right, well, we'll kind of let you guys get, all right, shows us having 23 eligible users, so you guys make sure you get something in chat. And then, yeah, gang, we'll go ahead and get this thing given away. All right, gang, here we go. All right, we're going to count down from 5, and we'll let it go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bang. Hey, there we go. Congratulations to Cindelicious mixing it up. You just won tonight's giveaway. And I tell you, see that buttering up Rosie goes a long, long way. And again, congratulations, Cindy. All right, we'll get switched back on over. Hi, we are back. All right, gang. Let's see. Don't miss. I tell you, we've got Liz off the cuff. Hopefully, if she's feeling better, she'll be back with us this upcoming Thursday at 7:30 for Off the Cuff, if she's feeling better. And then, gang, we've got Mantic Coins this upcoming Saturday at 5:30. And then we got Coffee with Liz. Again, health providing. Hopefully she is doing better. Do send out some positive vibes to her. And she'll be, hopefully, Liz will be back to her normal self by Sunday with Coffee with Liz. And then, gang, that's right, Ken Peavy. He'll be there Sunday night, 9:30 for the big show. Oh, my goodness. I tell you, it is the biggest coin giveaway on the YouTube. And always a great time in chat. I just don't want to miss it. And be sure and have your coffee late that night and stay awake for the whole thing. Anyway, gang, that's it, and that's all. Do have a great night, and we'll see you right back here next Tuesday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And until then, do go out and find your treasure. Hey, Miss Beth, how are you? Have a great night. All right, gang, that's it. Catch you around.